So it's Tuesday night. I've got my pick list ready for hitting the store tomorrow. If you'd like to see what's on my list, stick around. Welcome back, family. Thank you so much for joining me yet again. And, I actually record. I have my little setup here. It's in the basement. And even though I'm in North Georgia, it's actually kind of chilly here. And that's better. Thank you, Reggie. Oh, so much nicer. So, anyway, before I get to the my picks for this week, I just want to say that I recently did a video of the submission that I'm sending out this week. Actually got sent out today for CGC. And in that there were 4 Silver Age and 10 modern ones. And I was thinking about it that I've had really, I'm not going to say bad luck, but bad judgment on my own. I did my own pressing, and I believe I've learned from my mistakes. And I already have 2 submissions out there of books that I pressed myself. And I'm thinking, well, if I'm still doing it wrong, do I really want to add more fuel to the fire or more books to, do I want to diminish the grades on more books because I still am in a learning curve? And I decided to pull the plug on it, and I sent it out, but I also paid for the cleaning and pressing by CGC, which I thought it said $12 a book, but when I got to the receipt, it said $15 a book, 10 books, $150. You know what? If I'm still wrong on my pressing, then this will be my opportunity to see that, okay? If the next 2 submissions come back and I'm seeing books that I thought were going to be a 9.6 come back a 9.0 or a 9.2, and then the books that they clean and press that I thought were going to be a 9.6 come back as a 9.6, then it shows me that I still have some more to learn, and maybe I should just pay their grading until I do get better at it. But anyway, thank you very much for sticking around through that one. But I'm going to get to the picks right now. So my first book on the list is Disney Future State Immortal Wonder Woman #1. It's hard for me to even say this, but I only have 4 books on my pick list this week, and half of them are DC. I'm a Marvel guy, and honestly, it's not because DC is that strong. It's just my opinion. Marvel is really that weak this week. I'm sorry, it was as strong as it was last week. This week, it's just, in my opinion. I'm not a King in Black person, as everybody knows. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm not the one. I'm the one person. I'll pick up a graphic novel later. The Immortal Wonder Woman #1, I think has legs. And just like last week, I got lucky with the New Teen Titans. For some reason, that book said buy me. And I did, and I did not know that there was going to be the first appearance of the Red X, and it's now that book is now a $15 to $20 book, and thankfully I picked up a couple of copies. So let's hope I get lightning in a bottle again. Along those lines, boom. #2, we got the Future State Nightwing. Now there's 2 different covers of this. I'm going to try to get both. I don't know if they're going to have a limit of 1 per customer again. We'll see how that goes. But again, this is no particular driving urge for me to buy a DC comic, other than the fact that I think these 2 books have legs. These are the only 2 of the Future States, though. So now we'll hit the one Marvel comic, Wolverine #9, the Wolverine versus Aliens cover. Now, there's been always, the speculation that could Wolverine beat a xenomorph, and if you go back to the 150s, 160s, where the X-Men fought the Brood, he did. So, it's part of canon already. We know that he did. But the cover itself, the artwork is great, and I think that this is going to be another one of those covers that just takes off and becomes great. The Spider-Man versus Alien was nice, and, the Venom versus Alien was really nice. But Wolverine versus the Alien, I think this one is really gonna get up there with the Wolverine #8, and just the Spider-Man 55. Those covers that just make people go, I gotta have that. So I'm speculating on this one, and it actually has sold out on a couple of websites. So there is a lot of interest on it. And the last book on my list is Abbots, 1973. Boom Studios, I believe. This one, it's just, I don't know, just something about the cover art on this. I don't know anything about the story other than the fact that something in it is just saying, this is the one you want to get this week. I scrolled through every single book from everything coming out this week. These are the only 4 books that really interest me. Okay, so I'm sorry. So we're going to keep this video short. Thank you so much for joining. I want to know, though, what books do you think that I'm missing out on? Okay, as you know, I pay attention to the comments. If you see this video and you can catch this on Wednesday before, say, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, make a comment. I'll see it on my phone, to say, Rich, pick this one up too. You're going to need it. Okay? And if they got it, I'll get it. Also, if I see any books that are selling very particularly well, I may grab them at the last minute. And I will, of course, let you guys know as soon as I can. But in the meantime, though, thank you so much for joining me. Like, subscribe, share the videos, click notifications. This way I pop up. This ugly mug pops up on your screen on a daily basis. Yeah, that's not a good selling point. Never mind that one. Don't even think about my ugly face. Okay? But thank you so much for joining me. And as always, I'm out.